Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Fell by David Clement-Davies, narrated by Stephen Crossley.
Part 1. The Future. Chapter 1. Ghosts. In the shadows of a looming mountain, deep within the mysterious land beyond the forest, a small grey wolf pack came weaving invisibly through the red-gold trees and soaring pines. For a month, the wolves had been fleeing for their lives, but their growing fear now was for their new surroundings, for they were passing through one of the most haunted regions in all of Transylvania, or so it was said. They came as silently as ghosts themselves, swept along like leaves being scattered about them in the scurrying east wind. Yet their running forms seemed carved out by the wild landscape in the natural facts of evolution, so they were almost perfectly camouflaged, shielded by the deepening colours of autumn change. As they broke from the trees, a dragger and a drapper appeared, the wolves' own words for an alpha male and female, running side by side, their fine heads up, their ears cocked forwards for any sounds of danger. They were followed into the open by 4 other healthy grey wolves, including a beta male, 2 large cubs, and the smallest and weakest of the group, the sickler, or omega wolf. The sickler had been trailing all day, and suddenly caught his front leg on a branch and went tumbling painfully forwards. His startled yelping was snatched away by the howling wind as he disappeared in a cloud of leaves and twigs, and the rest of the wolf pack turned and raced back towards him. Wild wolves are group animals, fierce in their competitions and rivalries, but also deeply social creatures, pack beings, who, when not battling for dominance, will work for the good of the whole. If one falters or is injured in the wild, they will do all they can to aid him, and then work to restore the balance of the group. Only when nature itself becomes the enemy of all might they abandon an injured pack member to his fate. As the grey wolves surrounded the sickler, the dragger saw quickly that he was not injured after all, as he picked himself up and shook out his coat, and the dragger's look changed from concern to anger that this clumsiness had slowed their pace. "Forgive me," whispered the sickler, "but I had a feeling that distracted me." "Feeling?" growled the drapper, stepping up beside her mate. "What feeling?" Wolves command the kingdom of the senses, and females especially.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?